What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you were JT, you have just exposed Young Miami. Everybody talking about, I'm not a blank worker. I'm his friend. We got a special relationship. Baby, JT said both Santana and Caresha are blank workers. And baby, I don't know if she a blank worker or if she's Diddy's actual girl or she's his side piece or his emotional support baddie. But also JT, well, it's been rumored as JT leaked Carisha's Finsta. If you guys don't know what a Finsta is, it is your fake Instagram. It's like always, anyway, it's your real Instagram that the people that really know you, you post for them. Forget all that, right? Because one thing that came out, now people were saying, is this her real Instagram or not? Not her work Instagram, but the Instagram that all her friends, that she really shows her life. Baby, they are saying this is her actual Finsta. And on top of that, right? On top of it being her fake Insta, right? Finsta, there is a story that just posted 2 hours ago that she posted saying her and Diddy were the new Bobby and Whitney. Y'all, we got to get into this. First of all, I want to thanks so much, of course, Valerie, Renee, Sherry Dawn, and also I want to thank MGK on Twitter for sending this mess over. Baby, you can't make this up. But before we get into this, I have a question, right? I have a question, and it's a big question. No, let's get into this. Let's get into how JT blasted Young Miami because, baby, you can't make this mess up, okay? You cannot make this mess up, okay? So first of all, I'll put her Finsta on the screen, right? And some people said it was Barb's posting. Other people are like, it's not. She literally just posted on there talking about the new Bobby and Whitney, and she posted 2 hours ago. Plus, it was a private account. Fake fan accounts are usually public. It was a fake private account, and as soon as JT leaked it, the account got pulled down. I think that's her account. But let's get into this with JT actually blasting her because, girl, listen, they are still going at it. They are still going at it. All right, let me just get to the point. So this is the point that sent me, that pretty much proved everybody's point about whatchamacallit, being a blank worker. Again, Miami said she was joking when she said, I'm a whore. I'm a big whore. And then she turned around and said, that's just a gay slur. And I was like, can someone tell Caresha the word is slang, not slur? But that's neither here nor there. So Material Girl, that's also Santana, tweeted her back in October 2009. October 29, 2020. He added her. He said, 1B that got a nice A shape. But when I tell her to get dressed, we going to do ada. The B walk out the room with basketball shorts on. Young Miami come out in coochie cutters. That's my girl. JT said, because y'all blank workers. Now, here's the thing, and I do have to say this. It has not been proven whether Young Miami, Jade, and all those workers are blank workers because they were coming out saying, how dare you? We just spend time. Love is love. Don't judge us. We just have an unconventional lifestyle. To which I say, baby, I hope they had good accountants. And I hope because baby, right? If they don't, Jade, Daphne, Miami, who seems to still be with Diddy, really need to keep their mouth shut because it is the worst kept secret in the industry, Hollywood or music, okay? That there are individuals who provide company to very wealthy and famous people, and they get their compensation via wire transfers from Germany and from Italy. And these girls better pray. They better pray that everything they received is 100% valid and accounted for. Because, and when I say valid and accounted for, that you pay taxes on every dime you received, either as gifts, right? Or you didn't know that, even if it's your boyfriend, either as gifts or, right? Because we all know that they're not married, either as gifts or as wages, but you got to prove that you actually had a real position and not just a phantom shell position. Because the feds see anything and everything, any and all shadow corporations and businesses that Diddy or whoever else might have set up to do these wire transfer, and any shadow like, oh, I do event planning corporations they have set up to receive it if there was no work actually done. Listen, everything they own, everything that's been paid, everything they took in, these anonymous wires from Germany and Italy, if these girls got any of this, right? Baby, I hope they do. That's all I'm saying. Until then, people are like, how are you going to prove? How are you going to prove? Well, they can use that tweet from JT, or is JT going to come out and be like, I was joking. That is just gay slang. But you got that tweet going on. But there's more of them going at it, because Miami on her Finsta showed that she was hugged up on Diddy. And if she still is, then baby, no, y'all tried to tell me. If this actually is current, which I am intended to believe, if this actually is current, um, yeah. Yeah, you really are trying to be calling herself the new Bobby and Whitney. You really are trying to be the just slaying Maxwell to Diddy's epilator if he is convicted of being the epilator. Baby, and they are still going at it. If you guys don't know about the tweets, right? JT said, if I'm ever mad, I have a reason to be behind closed doors. You've done stuff to me that you think I should just get over. You never come to my defense when I would have literally took a bullet for you. When CP popped off, when CP popped off, I was there, blah, blah, blah. She said, Jatavia, we just got off the phone. I'm so confused. Now we back on the internet. Let me tell y'all something. Young Miami can try to gaslight JT all she wants. And maybe JT's wrong. I really don't know between them arguing who or what is going on. I do know, and I'm going to read all the tweets in case y'all want to hear it. I do know that at the end of the day, Young Miami, you still with Diddy? You still supporting him? You still talking about some Bonnie and Clyde? No, I'm sorry. Bobby and Whitney, even worse, because you know what happened to Whitney, girl. So why would you ever want to be the Bobby and Whitney? You saw what happened to Whitney, and you saw what happened to Whitney's daughter. Why would you want to be the new Bobby and Whitney? Anyway, I guess she's like, thinks playing the dummy for Diddy is going to give her that top position. I don't know. Maybe she thinks there's still money around, girl. I guess. All money ain't good money. She said, for you to come. So anyway, this is what Young Miami said to JT. For you to come on here and try to play victim is crazy. Jatavia, you've been sneak dissing me for the last couple of days. I haven't said ish back to you. You made 2 whole songs dissing me, and I rapped your ish with my chest and showed love. So what's the real problem here? So then she said, what song's about you? Young Miami said, no bars and sideways. Young Miami said, a beat trying to kick me while I'm down and play into these narratives is dangerous when I've been nothing but a friend to you. Baby, how are you down? And this is, I think, why, if this is JT that leaked Young Miami's Finsta account. How are you trying to say if somebody's playing you while you trying to kick you while you down, when you down bad and go together real bad with Diddy? You haven't left this man alone. Remember when I told y'all that Young Miami, Misa, Jay, all of them are rallying around Diddy, and Stevie J, I guess he just moved in. Stevie J and Young Miami probably giving each other dirty looks all the time. He just moved in. Basically, because he hasn't left Diddy's side. I guess he's is he the groundskeeper? What's going on? She said, so anyway, Young Miami said, you let the internet put in your head that I'm jealous of you when you know I'm the one that always pushed us. You have resentment towards me too, and that's okay. She said, for you to come on here and try to play, she said, LOL, here we go. Okay. I ain't jealous of a soul. I'm always like, go be go. I clap for everybody. I show love to everybody. I ain't a B I haven't shown love to. Is that true? Because there's a lot of people I've heard that say Young Miami is very, very nasty in real life, but they could have just been hating. She said, Abib been sneak dissing me for weeks, and I ain't say ish. What a be mad at me for. So JT said, Glock loaded with extended clip. She said, girl, the internet told you which songs was about you, saying it's City Girl-ish, even when it ain't City Girl-ish. That was released under City Girls or the one that say Ride and Solo, but I'm still in the group. Get your phone back from whoever it is. Baby, don't play with me. She said, and I was for sure. And I was for sure. So somebody said Miami is really going through something. You just responding to strangers on Twitter. You're pathetic. Imagine somebody saying, "What is Miami going through?" I mean it. What is she going through? Her sugar daddy down bad? What is she going through? Did she come out and say she was up? What is Miami actually going through? I want to know. Anyway, she said, and I was for sure there for her from the beginning. But y'all will see this in time that I'm not, never was, and never will be the problem. Have a nice day. JC said, I know I come off crazy, but never in my life did no whack-ish to this girl. She literally enjoys seeing me being dragged. When people show me love, she goes crazy and call it a hate train. But like I said, we can sit and talk about it. JD said, it'll be too much for me to tweet. I'll sit down, Caresha, and this time leave Santana home. You think Diddy, if the stories can be true, you think Diddy loved the fact that Miami and Santana came together? Just saying. So anyway, JT said, oh, you playing dumb now? This is your last day playing dumb. She said, what happens in the dark always comes to light. She said, and then she literally said, I better not be mentioned. Oh, so then Material Girl, that's Saucy Santana, jumped in and said, sheesh, I thought she was talking about Puff and those allegations like the rest of the world. Who are you talking about? JT said, reread what I said in case you didn't comprehend the first time. Material Good said, my agents call me every other day with an inquiry or a check for the dial. How much does stay on Twitter pay? Why do they keep clowning JT that she has to rebuild her career and she's doing like little shows? Like, have we lost sight? Because at the end of the day, say what you want about JT. The fact that she is still like, I made it once and whatever happened, I fumbled that bag and guess what? I'm in a new bag. How are you clowning someone for getting out and hustling and working? But yet everybody's standing up and cheering for people that was getting Birkins and on yachts from the freak off master. Is material possessions that important? And I'm not saying you got to be broke because nobody want to be broke. But you going to do all that to be on a yacht and you clapping because Young Miami literally is making her money off of being someone's girlfriend, but that's less admirable than JT, who didn't want to bow down, that didn't want to participate in any freak-offs. It's just weird. My agents called me every day. How much does Stan Twitter pay? Anyway, there'll be a TV show to address things you're so heavily invested and interested in. And JT said, and I better not be mentioned once since I'm not in an episode. Nothing should be addressed about me. Who are you? You done gave yourself a position of power. You're not my power attorney. Sit your A down. So then JT then said to Miami, you're really losing it. If you thought this, why not speak to me? You came on here and said that lol, so people can ask you why you wasn't defending me. Attention seeking as usual. Yo, she then went on to say, you looking for a way out of your situation. Her situation is she got bad press with Diddy. All these things she was doing to carry those Birkins have now come to light. She said you was looking for a way out your situation. Who was the first person you called when it all started? You're a sad effing case. I don't think she's talking about the raids. I think she's talking about in the beginning when she was sitting next to her talking about Go Poppy and all this other stuff. And don't forget, when we started seeing Young Miami with Diddy, they had been talking for months before that. So JT really was there from the beginning. So anyway, Young Miami, Caresha said, not you, baby. They are still going at it, right? They are still going at it on Twitter. But I will say this, Caresha, Diddy is about to be indicted by a federal grand jury. Mark my words. And Caresha is busy, listening to Diddy, listening to his legal team, or maybe this is her best chance. I do find it odd that Caresha and Diddy, just debauchery. They literally, I'll go live and talk about this because when you think about it, even Caresha Roulette was them trying to make freak-offs mainstream. Think about it. Again, I get it. Debauchery and all this is Sodom and Gomorrah. Yeah, that's been happening since the beginning of times, but it always happened closed doors. And Caresha decided to link up with Diddy. And one way they debonded was bringing debauchery out in public. Y'all listen, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.